Previously on Wakecation.
This lake is huge.
I've never seen anything like this. This is crazy.
We had some of the most epic, pristine, fresh water riding in Panama.
It was really cool to wake up the next morning and kind of see where we ended up.
So we got in here late last night and we couldn't really see anything. We woke up this morning and there's just blue water everywhere, perfect little wave islands and little thunder showers coming through right now. But after this, we're getting ready to go cruise into Portobelo and scout out some of the ruins there and see if there's anything for us to get into around here. So should be good. Stay tuned. So I guess supposedly from what I heard, Portobelo was like an old silver town or something. So Captain Morgan came in here, pretty much plummeted the place. Is that the right word?
Pillaged.
Plundered, pillaged, pulverized.
It's kind of cool knowing that history went down right where we were.
This whole area is really rich in history, and it's cool just to kind of come in and try to make a little bit of our own.
After we checked out that fort, we hopped on one of the panga boats, and one of the locals actually kind of cruised us around this bay.
We kind of just did a loop around the whole bay. Checked out a couple spots that we thought we might be able to jib. There was a few docks that were sticking out and stuff, but just the way the water was kind of almost too high for us. Everything was real small. We did, a ton of looking around, but, kind of got skunked on finding like a good place to ride that first morning in Portobelo. Eat some of the local cuisine while we're here. Seafood's pretty all the time.
The main reason why we came to the Caribbean side is to do some tow-in surfing. And Batman was like, the swell's gonna be picking up tomorrow. I think I got this spot that would be pretty insane for doing what we wanna do.
We look over the hill and there's this perfect bay with like a left and a right wave breaking and all sand beach like the whole way around it. It was ideal. It was so good, but there was only like an hour of daylight left. So by the time, obviously it would take a lot of effort to get the winch down there, get everything set up, so we really didn't have enough time that first night, but after basically scouting like the whole day and not really being on the water riding at all, we knew that the right call for the next day was to go back to that beach early in the morning and stay there all day.
You strike out a lot, but when you find something cool and it really works out, that's when everyone gets hyped and it's a cool feeling. You put so much work into scouting and finding something and then making it work and planning it all out and chalking it up, obviously. So when it comes together, it's really a cool feeling.
We were all pretty excited that next morning to get up early and get out there. But it's such a long journey into this spot. Logistically, we were kind of scrambling that morning to get everything packed up and get there as early as we could. But we made it happen and got to the break by like 9 o'clock, I think.
There's a couple of options. I was going to bring the winch all the way down, start down here and kind of winch along the front of the beach. And meanwhile, I think we're going to be doing tows out there, so we'll be double dipping today.
All right, go, 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 go. Woo! Yeah, boot it. waves are good, the people are good. It's just fun, man. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, I mean, I ended up winching pretty much that setup all day just because every run that you do is different and you want to just like do it a little better, try something a little different on every one, you know?
These guys look like they're having fun, but it's still like super hard to do it right. It's about the timing with the guy that's driving on the jet ski and the right position of the wave, and I don't know, it's kind of hard.
At the end of the day, I got done winching down on the beach and those guys were kind of wrapping up in the surf and we had, some daylight left, so we decided, when we carried the winch back up the hill for the day that we would try to set it up and do some tows across the whole bay.
As soon as I got on plane, my rope's 90 feet high. I got 2,000 feet of rope and I'm able to wakeboard anywhere I want in this whole bay. Probably one of the coolest winch tows I've ever done, hands down.
That's some high altitude winching right there.
Parks went twice and I was like, I gotta do this. I'm really, really blessed to be able to come to places like this and a beach break like that and just have a full day to do whatever we want.
We're at the last day of our trip now. We got kind of one more spot we're gonna go look at over on Isla Grande. It's a statue that's out in the water. It's called the Black Jesus. And yeah, we've seen photos of it and stuff, but I'm really interested to see it in person.
So Grub's gonna go take a couple whacks at the little wave and try to get one last shot for one last session down here in Panama. Dangerous, that Brian Grubb. He's so dangerous.
Being in a tropical paradise like Panama with your friends and going to different zones where, a lot of people or nobody's really ever done any wakeboarding or wake skating at before is super rad. And, we had a great trip down here. Being able to go to Nitro City, and doing everything that we did there was super fun. And then coming to this area up on the Caribbean side of Panama, which I'd never been to before, has been an awesome experience too. So this is kind of what I live for, and just kind of getting yourself out of your everyday riding situation and getting yourself out there and doing something new just kind of expands your horizons and just kind of opens your eyes to what else you can do on your board. I love doing these trips, and hopefully we can do some more in the future.
You go on a trip like this and kind of really feel the love again for wakeboarding and for your sport. just really hits the reset button for you and makes you want to go out there and push yourself.
A trip like this is real refreshing for me on a wakeboarding aspect. Ever since I got on a wakeboard, I've been all about having fun. So when one aspect of wakeboarding didn't become fun, I always looked for the next thing, you know, to make me smile and get out there and ride. For me, just getting out with my friends, coming to a beautiful place like Panama and doing stuff that I've never done on a wakeboard or in places that I've never been to, that's what keeps it fresh, and right now it's what keeps it fun for me, and that's why I love, love, love going on trips like this. It puts a smile on my face, man, and it keeps me wakeboarding.